Hey there, and welcome to HisTime365. I'm so glad you're here for day 106 of our 365-day journey through the Bible. Today we'll look at 1 Chronicles 5 through 7, and I'll walk you through what happens, what it means, and why it matters. I'll share a summary and some insights to help you see the big picture and connect with the heart of the scripture. During your quiet time, I encourage you to read today's lesson in a Bible translation that speaks to you best. Now grab a quiet moment, take a deep breath, and let's spend a few minutes giving God His time. The Legacy of Tribes, 1 Chronicles 5 through 7. Have you ever thought about how our family histories shape who we are today? In 1 Chronicles 5 through 7, we dive into the genealogies of the tribes of Israel, exploring their legacies and the lessons they hold for us in our modern lives. In the chapters we're looking at today, the focus is on the descendants of the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh, followed by the lineage of Levi and the tribes of Ephraim and Benjamin. These genealogies may seem dry at first glance, but they reveal a rich tapestry of stories, struggles, and triumphs. Starting with 1 Chronicles 5, we learn about the tribe of Reuben, the firstborn of Jacob. Reuben lost his birthright because of his grave sin, which left his descendants in a different position than they might have otherwise held. The text tells us that Reuben's descendants settled in lands east of the Jordan River, where they thrived as pastoralists. They became known for their valor, leading armies against their enemies. They even played pivotal roles in battles against the Hagrites, a nomadic tribe, and were successful due to their faithfulness to God. 1 Chronicles 5:20. Next, we encounter the tribe of Gad. The Gadites were fierce warriors, skilled in battle. They were known for their strength, much like the modern-day military. These individuals faced challenges, but they relied heavily on God's guidance. Their story reminds us that although we may face conflict and hardship, we can always turn to God for strength and wisdom. As the scriptures say, "The Lord is my strength and my shield," Psalms 28:7, which is a sentiment that resonates deeply in our lives today. Moving to the half-tribe of Manasseh, we find that they also dwelt on the east side of the Jordan. Their story is a blend of triumph and tragedy. In particular, we learn about the strength of their leaders and how they fought valiantly for their homeland. Their perseverance serves as a powerful reminder of how we too can stand our ground in times of adversity, whether in our families, jobs, or personal challenges. Then in chapter 6, the focus shifts to the tribe of Levi, the priestly tribe. Levi's descendants were set apart for service to God, responsible for the care of the tabernacle and later the temple. This chapter is filled with names, but it's more than a list. It symbolizes a commitment to holiness and service. The Levites were tasked with leading worship and teaching the law to the people. Their role highlights the importance of spiritual leadership in our families and communities today. Just as the Levites were dedicated to God's service, we can find ways to serve and uplift those around us, whether it's through volunteering, mentoring, or simply being there for a friend in need. Lastly, we see the lineage of Ephraim and Benjamin. Ephraim's descendants faced their own struggles, including challenges from rival tribes, yet they are noted for their resilience. The tribe of Benjamin, on the other hand, is recognized for producing notable figures like King Saul and later Paul the Apostle. These stories remind us that our backgrounds and struggles can lead to greatness. For example, someone who grows up in a challenging environment might rise to become a leader in their field, inspiring others along the way. As we reflect on these chapters, we see how genealogies are not just names on a page, but stories of faith, struggle, and redemption. They remind us of the importance of our own family histories and how they shape our identity. Just as the tribes were called to remember their roots and honor their legacies, we too can take time to appreciate where we come from. In our daily lives, we can draw lessons from these tribes. For instance, consider your work environment. Do you face challenges that seem insurmountable? Reflect on how the Gadites handled conflict and draw strength from their resilience. In family dynamics, think about the Levites and their commitment to service. How can you serve your family better? Perhaps by taking time to listen or help with household responsibilities. In terms of mental health, remember the strength that comes from community and faith. Just as the tribes supported one another, it's essential to seek support from friends and loved ones when life's burdens weigh heavily. Ultimately, the stories of these tribes encourage us to reflect on our roles in our families, workplaces, and communities. They remind us that every action we take, whether big or small, contributes to our legacy and can impact those around us. Our family stories shape us. Let's honor them by living faithfully. How do you see your family history influencing your life today? What steps can you take to serve your community or family like the Levites? In what ways can you draw strength from your struggles, similar to the tribes of Reuben and Gad? Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is 1 Chronicles 5 through 7, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow we'll be diving even deeper into 1 Chronicles 8 through 11, so feel free to read ahead if you like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you right back here tomorrow for day 107. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time.